Huh?
We're going live.
Are we on?
Yes, we're live. Sorry again for the dark. Maybe I turn that light on over behind us. But for some reason, someone doesn't know how to pick up his feet when he walks.
Oh, who's setting those tripwires along there? That's one of them.
It's called a computer cord. It's like a charger, and it keeps things from like going dead in the middle of what you're doing.
I turned off the light.
Hi, Dana. Sorry for the technical difficulties that keep happening over and over and over. I don't know what happened again this week. It wouldn't let us film our live stream in one direction. It really wanted us to film it sideways. So we'd be looking at everybody like this. Hi.
Our house was built on an angle.
The camera was built on an angle, apparently. So we figure we are just going to we're just going to use the camera again on the computer. We use my trusty phone to look up the questions instead of the other way around. I'm going to tweet out that we are officially, finally, actually live. We also have these cute little thingies. They are...
the stages. Yeah.
They're stages. Anthony's going to build them for us while we wait.
I am?
Yes.
I didn't know that there was more than one.
Entertain us.
Okay, so it's like a monster rock. Well, I mean, there's easier ways to entertain people than putting up a stage.
How so?
Well, a little singing and dancing.
Well, they do that on the stage.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to do it on the stage. You see, it's the set.
Who wants to watch somebody on the side of the road singing and dancing?
Well, I would, rather than having to set up the stage. I'm not on stage crew.
Oh, cool. Say hi for me.
Who?
She's visiting Henderson.
Oh.
Let's see.
She's not driving, is she?
I think she's there.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you made it. Which one should I do? Royal Musical or Animals on Ice?
Do all.
All of them?
Yeah, pick one you want to start with.
Oh, Lordy, I don't know how long it's going to take to do all this stuff.
Just build.
Animals on Ice.
Yeah. We should bring in that ringed makeup light.
Well, I don't know what to expect for Animals on Ice.
Yeah, we should put in that ringed makeup light.
So it's like the tortoise and the hare. That reminds me, the kids, it's like you ask them what the moral of it is, some of these fairy tales and fables and stuff. And, they get it so literal. It's like, make sure that if you're going to be racing with a rabbit, that he's one that's conceited and overestimates his ability to win the race and all that sort of stuff.
And that is exactly the point.
Exactly, and that's why they write those fables, to remind you that if you're going to race a rabbit, find one that's arrogant and lazy.
Okay. Well, I'm racing an arrogant and lazy rabbit right now because I'm almost done.
Daddy's had a hard day. And Daddy, if he is going to do a good job of something, is going to take his time, which is another thing you have to remind the kids of. If you want a decent job of it, you don't rush to it. But apparently, Mommy has a different philosophy. Put it together as fast as you can. And if you brag about it so much, people might not notice that it was all slapdash.
I think mine turned out super cute. There it is. See, a little spooky tree, a little barrel, a little hill. Not sure why there's a hill, a spooky tree, and a barrel. But
well, mine's taking longer because I'm working with elephants. You see, whenever you work with elephants, it's always going to be taking. And flamingos.
Apparently a princess one, so naturally, you have to have a spooky tree, a barrel, and a hill when you're dealing with princesses.
They were saying in the science class that the reason that flamingos are pink is because of all the krill and all the other sorts of foods that they eat.
Yes.
Now that explains them. Now, as to why people like putting them on their front lawns, that is another mystery science has yet to unravel.
Pretty much. Let's see. She'll be singing by the tree.
Look at the polar bear. The polar bear's got like a little hat on.
My cheeks look red. Yes, they are red.
Mommy's getting very annoyed. Whenever Mommy gets annoyed, her cheeks get a vibrant red.
That's probably the lighting in the room. I'm going to go see really quickly about getting another light that's a little closer so we can actually have some like illumination on
I knew we shouldn't have picked up one of those bulbs that's guaranteed to make your cheeks look redder. It was either that or the one that gives your features a sallow look.
One or the other.
I don't know. Is it the other?
Let's see if this helps. I don't know if that's going to help any, but we'll try it.
Oh, it's great for blinding me. Thank you.
Oh, you just took
If that was your intention. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Am I not taking my blinding with the quiet dignity you were expecting of me?
Nope.
My
Okay.
apologies.
There we go.
What is this? Are there instructions for this thing?
There we go. Oh, that looks terrible. Well, I unfortunately can't make the light higher. But anyways, I'm wearing makeup. If you could see my face, you'd see that my cheeks are red because I'm wearing makeup.
You can't see your face? Your face seems to be coming through.
You can't really see it too well.
Looks like the
Anyways.
face I know. Does this thing come with instructions?
I don't think so.
Oh, look it. Yes, ladies.
Santa can hire me with my pink cheeks?
Check it out.
Probably.
Pink cheeks, nothing. Look it. It's a penguin on a Zamboni. Here's the top of the Zamboni.
The light is better. Okay, good. A little bit, huh? I'm going to have to get like one of those really super bright light for live streams if my phone keeps deciding it doesn't want to live stream anymore. It's like, you've worked me enough. I can't be bothered.
We should have one of the kids come in and flash that emergency flashlight in your face.
The princess has fallen over. All you can see is the king peeking out from behind a bush, which seems a little questionable to me. So I'm not quite sure what's happening here, but it doesn't look like a good scene.
Which one?
Oh no, the princess is actually fallen over. Ah, she fell down. Ah. Anyway.
I told you shouldn't have rushed through it.
Did I like your dinner? Yes, I did, Willie. That looked really good.
In the fryer?
He had ribs. He made ribs in the fryer.
Oh, I love ribs.
Yes.
Really? So in a fryer?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard of cooking ribs in the fryer before. Let's see.
Okay, so are we ready for our
questions?
Yes, for our trivia. Since these things seem to just fall apart anyway.
Hey, speaking of Star Wars trivia and stuff, did I ever tell you the story about when I was working at the front desk over at Paradise Pier? And it was just right when Revenge of the Sith is coming out, and Dave and I were talking about it. And so he's telling me, hey, so you know what? Chewbacca is going to be in it. And one of the valets came over and he said, really? Who's he going to play?
Wah, wah, wah.
No, it's not wah, wah, wah. He really asked that.
That is funny.
Mommy doesn't know who he was going to play either.
No, who was he going to play?
I don't know. It remains to be seen. See, the thing about it is you got to check.
That's what it's supposed to look like. My bad. Anyways.
You got to check the credits to find out. Because he's hardly recognizable.
So we were thinking about starting with Star Wars A New Hope for the trivia. Anybody got any other ones they would like to do first? Or does that sound okay?
Looks like another relative just walked into the room.
Hey, girly. Come on over here.
You're so cute. Now, is there one specific way that this is set up, or do you just arrange it any way you got?
I think it's any way you want. Do you want to make one? Oops. I saved you the one you like the most, the turtle. Okay. Star Wars A New Hope.
It's what the boss said.
There.
There you go.
Nope, that's not it. Daddy's making it.
Huh? You said
Daddy
pick one or
chose the one that Aria wanted.
How would I know
How
that?
could he?
I'm not doing mind reading acts up here. Okay, you can have the penguin on the Zamboni.
Dana says hi, Aria.
Here, you can have the flamingos. Flamingos on ice.
Okay, so
Turtle on ice. Flamingos on ice.
let's start while Aria is putting some flamingos on ice.
Fireworks on ice.
Let's start with our first trivia question. We're starting with Star Wars A New Hope. Okay.
I need somewhere to sit down.
Grab a chair.
Okay.
Yeah, bring your chair around, baby. The chair should be behind. Oh, the chair's on the other side of Daddy. Daddy, you want to give her a chair?
Yeah. Well, here, she can have this
Okay,
one.
anyhow.
I'm glad she showed up. I was afraid I was just going to have to imitate her voice all night.
Willie has a question. He says, what parody of Star Wars starred John Candy?
Baseball.
Yes,
Oh,
Baseballs.
was I not supposed to answer that right away?
Probably better to leave, let people have a little bit of time, but I'm not sure when he answered it because I was looking, or asked it because I was looking down here. So he might have asked it a little bit ago.
I like Spaceballs. Pizza the Hut.
Okay, so at the time of the 1978 Academy Awards, Star Wars took home how many Oscars?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Well, he says you're a genius.
Thank you.
So, genius. How many Oscars?
You guys like Spaceballs. The only thing I knew was Spaceballs. That was my one. You've exhausted my... No, I know it didn't win Best Picture, but I know it was nominated for Best Picture. What do you guys?
I will take a number. I'm okay with that.
Maybe visual effects, I'd imagine. So maybe, and then maybe sound. I'd say 3.
You gonna say 3?
I'll say 3.
Anybody else have any other guesses? I'll give them a second to see if they're gonna put in a guess because I'm not sure how far behind we are as far as lag goes today. I better put in. Sorry, I'm tweeting this out real quick. If you guys want to share or hit the like button or anything like that, all of that kind of stuff is appreciated. Yes, it is appreciated.
What is? What?
Oh, okay. Dana says, I think 3.
Yeah, Dana says 3 too.
The answer is 6.
Are you serious?
It won 6, yes.
Wow.
It won for Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Sound, Best Film Editing, Best Visual Effects, and Best Original Score.
Visual effects, I would think, yeah. Sound, I knew it won sound. So 6. Did it win Best Score? I didn't know that.
Okay.
See, the problem is I have a hard time appreciating that one because it's just left in the shadow of the holiday special.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the best questions. Okay.
You want me to ask them?
Okay, so what are the origins of the name Darth Vader? So I'm trying to sneak in here and take a peek.
Well, your daughter ducked up. Oh, fine.
Let's see. The guy who made Star Wars tried to sue a rapper and a hospital. True or false?
The guy who made Star Wars, George Lucas?
So Lucas threatened to sue a rapper and a hospital.
A rapper?
That sounds about right because, like, if they were using Star Wars stuff and not giving him money, I think Lucas might.
I don't know.
He was pretty protective of his, his.
There's been an awful lot of Star Wars send-ups, so I don't know. I'd say false myself.
You think false? Okay, yeah, he thinks false, and I am not sure.
I'm curious to find out if it was who it was.
Not sure. Oh, hi, ATJ. How you doing? Patricia Sprinkles. Hi, thanks for stopping by. She says, hi, everyone, stopping by to show support and left a like. Thank you so much for liking. We appreciate it so much. We are doing Star Wars trivia, so feel free to ask questions or answer questions, all you'd like. Our most recent question, let's see, Willie asked if, all right, thank you, Dana. Thank you for stopping by.
Dana's old?
Oh, Anthony got it wrong. So, yes, he did.
It was true?
Threaten to sue a rapper.
I wonder which rapper it was, though. You'll have to look that up.
Yeah, that'd
in
be
a
interesting.
Hospital. What would his rationale be for suing a hospital?
I don't know.
I'm curious about that now.
So I want to know the origin of the name Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Darth Vader has a meaning. What is the meaning of that name, Darth Vader?
I think it's Dutch. Vader is a variation on father. And Darth, I think, dark.
Yep, Dark Father.
Is it Dutch?
I don't know.
I know. I think it's. I think it is. I remember hearing that someplace. Vada like mine Vada.
Yes. Okay, James Earl Jones. Let's see. James Earl Jones was picked to voice Darth Vader because of his deep and mellifluous voice. How much was he paid for his 2 hours of vocal work? How much did he get paid?
I don't know, but the thing was that then they hired Darth Vader to do the voiceovers for CNN.
Did they?
Yeah. No,
okay. HGH is asking how everyone's doing. We're doing great. We are doing great. It is Thursday.
Plugging along.
Yeah, it is Thursday, which is always good for us because it means tomorrow's Friday.
And besides that, we're not sideways anymore.
Yes.
All the blood rushes to the side of your head when that happens. It's very uncomfortable.
Although I do wish we were a little clearer visually.
So how much money did James Earl Jones make for voicing Darth Vader?
Yes. How much money does anybody think that James Earl Jones was paid for his 2 hours of vocal work voicing Darth Vader?
Probably not much. Probably not much. They were probably enough. Because nobody realized that it was going to be such a big hit. So he probably didn't get
33 degrees. I wish it was snowing here.
Where's it 32 degrees at?
ATJH there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh.
I wish it was snowing. We love the snow. But not snowing quite yet here.
No, it got warmer today.
Yeah. It was hot. Then all of a sudden it got really cold, and then now it's getting warmer again. I can't figure it out.
It tries, and then it gives up.
Okay. Anybody have any guesses? How much did James Earl Jones make from his voicing the famous and infamous
I will say, let's see. I'll say he got $10,000.
$10,000.
That's my guess. 10,000.
I'm trying to get something out of the way because I think I'm missing something in chat because
what happened?
This is in the way. There's like a little pop-up box in the way of my computer screen. There we go. Roughly 100. You guessed 10,000.
Ooh, 100 million. Wow.
It is 7,500.
Oh, 7,500. So if you rounded it off, then there's 10. I wouldn't have my 10 grand. So you got 7,500 for the voice.
Yep.
Like I said, nobody realized that it was going to be that big a hit. And so, yeah, for the first ones, they probably wouldn't be pulling in so much.
See, Willie says Luther Campbell, a rapper in Two Live Crew, used Skywalker as a stage name, and the hospital because they had a surgery tool called a lifesaver.
Oh, get out! Really?
That is so funny.
And he sued them because, or he threatened to sue them because of
yes.
that? So they had a hospital tool called a lifesaver.
Yep, that's so funny.
Isn't that strange?
Let's see, made 1.2 billion worldwide.
The first one?
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Yes.
Yeah. And that was like for what, 1977?
Okay, so Sir Alec Guinness once famously declared Star Wars to be what? What did Alec Guinness say Star Wars was?
Well, I know.
I'll give you a hint. Is not good.
Yeah, I know he didn't think too much of it, and
so Willie says he threatened to sue. So he didn't actually sue, but he threatened to sue.
That is though kind of strange. Those threatening, a hospital, just because they got something called.
Why are you trying to save lives?
Wow, I'm surprised. Anyway, yeah, apparently Alec Guinness, one of the things that really annoyed him in his later years was having to answer all the Star Wars letters and stuff like that. And he also didn't think that it was going to be a particularly big hit. So, it's kind of funny. I mean, he did like Lawrence of Arabia and so many good movies before that. And Bridge on the River Kwai, just a bunch of good stuff. Lady Killers.
I think Willie's guess is that he called it religion. Do you have a guess?
I think he probably called it trash because I don't think he thought too much of it. Like I said, he didn't even settle for a percentage. He just went for a flat rate.
I bet he kicked himself after that.
Well, yeah. He was kind of.
He called it fairy tale rubbish.
Oh, okay, not rubbish. It was fairy tale rubbish.
What was the question again? Oh, sorry.
What did Alec Guinness refer to the first Star Wars as?
Yeah.
Fairy tale
rubbish. Our next question is, let's see. See, while shooting the trash compactor scene, Mark Hamill held his breath so long. Okay, so long that he popped a blood vessel in the side of his face. So what did Lucas do in order to help with that, in order to fix that?
Really?
Yes.
God, they're coming up with some really interesting trivia because I didn't know any of this. So he held his breath under so long that he popped a blood vessel.
Yes. What did Lucas do so in order to hide the mark?
He made the stormtrooper uniform turtleneck. Maybe because they got like that. Yeah, that black kind of like.
That is true. That is true. But he popped it on the side of his face.
Oh, on the side of his face. Oh, I guess he filmed him from a different angle.
Right. He spent the whole time filming him from a specific angle.
Oh, did he really?
To avoid the black mark on the side of his face.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Willie asked the question: did George Lucas he used my makeup? Well, considering my makeup is only pretty much for eyes and lips, I don't think so.
Who said that?
Willie did.
That's funny.
Let's see. Did George Lucas share merchandising rights with the studios? Yes or no? Let's see. ATJH guesses that no, not until Disney acquired LucasArts.
Yeah, it's probably true. I wouldn't imagine that he would have. Yeah.
No, yeah. I can't imagine. He was pretty much like wanting all his rights and everything to it. So I would say probably not.
Not to mention the fact that the merchandising was huge.
Sorry.
What are you sorry about? Come on in. You can come over and ask some questions.
She shut the door too, Dad.
Oh, that's okay. The door noise isn't copyrighted, so it's all right.
So what's our answer, Willie? Why does everybody keep walking on the plugs?
See that? I'm not the only one who does that.
Step over the tripwire.
Yeah. Maybe it's not our fault after all. Maybe someone setting up these traps isn't such a good idea. Here, kid.
Okay. So, how did Harrison Ford, who played Bob Falfa, the cocky street racer in American Graffiti, was first brought into casting to do what?
Oh, I remember.
Was brought in, I'm sorry, not for casting, brought in on the movie set to do what?
For audition.
Original job.
He was.
No. Let them try to answer, okay. Mr. I know everything about Star Wars.
I don't stop.
Yeah.
See. Okay, Willie.
Too much.
Hello, Cargo 619. How you doing?
Cargo 619.
That wasn't Cargo 619. That was Daddy.
What did I do?
So anyways, Willie says he kept the money because the studio thought it was going to tank. How funny is
see,
that?
now that makes sense too. It's the same thing with Alec Guinness. Everybody thought it was going to be a bomb, and so nobody was interested in that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it became a huge hit. Let's see. And then Cargo 619 says, hey guys, I can't stay, but I wanted to come by and say hi and hit the big thumbs up for you. Thank you very much.
Thanks
we appreciate
for stopping
it
by.
so much. And then Willie said, hi, Aria. And he said, be extra. She's always extra. That is her extra hand waving in front of the camera.
She showed up just long enough to take off.
Make a third one,
okay.
Please.
Are you saying be an extra?
There's a third one.
Be an extra. No, he actually was a carpenter on sets. He was a carpenter helping to build the sets. Now,
really?
how did he go? How did he go from working on the set to getting a part? That's the next question. You can't answer just yet because I know you know the answer to this one.
I remember reading that, he was working on Francis Ford Coppola's office.
Well, he did something very specific. He was called in from working on the set to do something very specific, and it ended up getting him the part. Anybody know?
Catering.
Let's see. Well, he says, oh, I think you might have an idea. Catering got him a part on set.
No, I'm just throwing out random possible answers. I think I know what he did.
Hold on.
I'm gonna throw my 2
We'll,
cents in them.
We'll build our sets while waiting for others who might think they know the answer. So, see, because he was cheap.
Well, yeah, there you go.
He probably was. That's probably the exact reason why he was hired to be a carpenter, because he was super cheap. Okay, in a second, I'm going to give Anthony a chance to guess if we got no other guesses. Okay, we got a from HTGH. Okay, there. I made it cute. Someone is stalking the princess. Let's see if we can get it in the light so you can see it. You can't see the dragon stalking the princess. We need to get better lighting if we're going to have to keep doing lives.
You got a stage with a dragon on it?
Yeah, I got a stage with a dragon. I got
like
princesses.
a real pyrotechnic. What about some of that Stonehenge from
make your
Spinal
guess to the
Tap?
answer now.
Let's see. I think he was reading lines for auditions.
Well, no, he wasn't reading lines for auditions. He wasn't auditioning.
Well, I mean, those other people would come in and he would read. He would feed them lines.
Yeah. He came in and he was working on the set, and somebody was supposed to read lines and they didn't show up. And so they're like, hey, come in and read lines with this person. And Lucas liked how well he did it for Han Solo that he cast him. So let's see.
No one knew who they were.
What would be a good nickname for Anthony? I don't know. What do you think? What would be a good nickname for you?
Mr. Set Designer.
Mr. Set Designer. George Lucas got $1.8 billion from Disney for Star Wars. Wow, that's crazy. See, the person,
well, it surprised a lot.
The person you replaced got sick. Yeah, that's crazy. It's one of those things where you're like, don't ever be sick.
I was gonna say, don't call out.
Calls.
Yeah, don't call out.
Because he wasn't the only one. The other one was that Quentin Tarantino movie. What was it? Kill Bill. Kill Bill, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Kill Bill.
Reservoir Dogs, if it was one of the earlier ones.
No, it was Kill Bill.
Was it?
Yeah, the guy who ends up playing the South American drug.
That's right.
Pimp or whatever you call him.
Yeah.
He apparently was already cast as the cowboy, and then he went and sat in to read the lines for that character because the guy, I guess, hadn't shown up, and Tarantino liked him so much he said, "You got that job too." So he got both characters. Okay. Christina, please avoid using last names. But hello. All right. So, let's see. Willie says, who is the only black guy in Star Wars? Well, that would be Lando Calrissian.
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian. Okay.
King Cobra.
Okay, so how did they come up with Chewbacca's growl? How did they come up with Chewbacca's growl?
Probably something they heard in the DMV.
There you go. Could be. So how did they come up with Chewbacca's growl? Let's see. ATJ says Billy D. Williams and John Veraga.
In the later ones.
Oh, yes. Yeah. There.
Unless I'm missing my back. Or maybe I didn't. No. Hold on. No, not in the later ones.
Christina, please watch what you write. Thank you. All right. So, let's see.
What's the next question?
Darth Vader's sinister breathing was recorded by sticking a microphone inside of what?
Oh, I know this.
Let's see if they know. He ate some bad Maryland barbecue. There you go.
And that's what got Darth Vader to sound like that?
No, I think that's his guess on Chewbacca's.
Oh, okay. I like the one for Darth Vader. He ate some barbecue and real spicy stuff, and he was like,
Genius Anthony.
reaching for the water.
I think that sounds like an interesting nickname, the Genius Anthony.
A little difficult to live up to, though. Ooh, look at the wood.
Okay, so anyone have any guesses on what we think that they did to make Darth Vader's breathing sound? They put a recorder inside of something. What was it? Give you guys a few more seconds, and then I will have Anthony try to guess, and if he gets it wrong, then I will say. Oh, I never did say what Chewbacca's sound was. Chewbacca's sound is a blend of a bear, a lion, a walrus, and a badger.
Oh, walrus.
Crazy, right?
Well, I'm gonna get a decent howl out of a walrus with those tusks sticking
Okay.
We got a walrus fan. They were saying that Chewbacca was part walrus, but you didn't know that. Okay, we ready to try to answer it?
Okay, so what did they put the microphone inside in order to get Darth Vader's sinister breathing sound?
Use the oxygen tank.
Yes, it is a scuba tank regulator.
Scuba tank,
Yeah.
Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah, we saw the guy at who did all the sound effects, and he was showing how he pretty much did it, and he had the equipment there, and he put the mic on, and he turned it on, and you see it. See, the thing is, once he tells you that, then you immediately say, "Oh, okay, I recognize that." It was not wrong, just Roto.
Willie is asking where Chris is, and Chris is in the other room. He often for these lives, he's like, he's in and out, and so he's not really.
He's holding out for more money. He's in contractual negotiations, and he's being seriously stubborn.
Okay.
He just wanted more money than we were willing to provide him. I mean, we're on a very fixed budget with this.
Okay, ATJH says Star Wars Galaxy Edge is supposed to have an authentic-looking Star Wars food. Can't wait. Ooh, our authentic-looking Star Wars food. That sounds neat.
Oh, you remember when we brought that blue milk in for that one potluck?
Oh, yeah, we brought in blue milk, and everybody looked at us like we were crazy. I'm like, we can't be the only ones who've seen Star Wars. But apparently we were. Teachers apparently don't watch Star Wars. Nor do they listen to, what was that song?
Oh, Drowning Pool.
No, we're in.
Party.
Yeah, no, wait, watch out. You got. Yeah,
there you get you said I get a 5-second spot.
No, that's just what some people say.
Oh,
but anyways, yeah, we're in this PD, and apparently this therapist has come in to talk to us about, students and having like anxiety and PTSD type things and stuff like that. And so in order to make us feel uncomfortable, she plays this song that's meant to make all the teachers feel uncomfortable and want to run out of the room and all this. And Anthony and I are like, yeah, okay. And he's off on the other side of the room, right? And I'm on the other side of the room. So we're like away from each other. And we're listening to the song and I'm enjoying it, do. And thank you, Willie, for tweeting it out. I appreciate that. But anyways, so we're enjoying the song. And she pulls it all together. And she starts talking about how, was there anybody who liked that song? And I raised my hand, and she's like, "Oh, 2 people, huh?" And I'm wondering, who's the other person? And then she's talking about, who felt, violently uncomfortable and wanted to run for the room, and like 90% of the teachers are raising their hands. And I was like, oh, we're in an old professor. Anyway,
are you kidding me? I had the opportunity. I had the perfect excuse to be able to run violently out of the room, and nobody would have complained afterwards.
I know, right?
I could have ducked out on professional development, and nobody would have said anything.
Nobody would have known.
I made another mistake.
So it was kind of funny because there you go. But you guys got the background on.
What background?
There's a background in there.
Is there?
Anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's background. Anyways, so yeah, it was just kind of funny because everybody was so horribly, offended by the music. Anthony and I like it. And so we're like, I'm like, I wonder who the other person was who I liked it, because I was the one who raised my hand. And Anthony's like, it was me.
It was very soothing.
So it was very funny that we were the only ones in there that liked it.
I enjoyed it. It was very relaxing. There you go. This is the setting.
Lift it up a little higher, and then I got to catch up in chat because I see about 4 comments popping up. Oh, cute.
I'm sure they're all about the stage.
Okay. So let's see. ATJH says also the Millennium Falcon ride is going to be the first one to be 3D immersive without the need for glasses. Ooh, fun.
Really? Yeah, I still
Oh,
remember.
hey, Ashley Finch is here. Hi, Ashley. How you doing?
I still remember Star Tours. That was one.
Let's see. She said she just came in from playing in the snow. I'm so jealous. Everybody's playing in the snow.
Where does Ashley live?
I don't know. If she wants to share, she can share. Let's see. ATJH says, like Mission Space on steroids.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see. We'll do another question like this, and then maybe we'll do some quotes. See if we can figure out.
Now you're talking about who said them.
Let's see. Ashley says her boyfriend loves Star Wars. Yeah, we love Star Wars too. Willie says, what sci-fi movie is going to become a religion?
Although now that you mention
Blade Runner.
I think the Blade Runner, that'd be interesting.
I hope it's not Star Wars. What religion could be made out of that?
Well, no, what wasn't it? I think it was England or someplace that recognized the Force.
Snow is evil. Snow's fun. You get to wear like scarves and hats and thick coats, and you get to build a snowman and have lots of fun like that.
And you get to shovel it so that you can actually get the car out of the driveway.
and go up on the roof when it's piling up too high and shovel it off.
That used to happen.
What's about that?
That used to happen in Connecticut. Sometimes you get so much snow that I would just go up to the windows.
Yep.
It's not too bad if you don't mind not going out shopping for a while.
Okay, so last question about this, and then we'll go on to quotes. So during the peak hysteria for Star Wars in summer of '77, how many theaters was it playing in?
That's an interesting question.
Congruently.
I think I put in
Star Trek? How do you make a religion out of Star Trek?
Is it?
That's just weird. That's just weird.
Live long and prosper.
And TJ says, no. Willie says, I hate snow. And then ATJ says, no. To each his own, I suppose. Although I think, Willie, you should probably move to a warmer state if you hate snow so much, because don't they get snow where you are? I think they do. But I'm not 100% sure. I think so.
Down south?
It's Carolina.
I've never been.
I don't know. I would think they do, but maybe not.
Sometimes they don't. Maybe it's too moderate. I think I got the wrong backdrop on this one. It's the whole bunch of them. We got struck by lightning here, so it's I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm going to start looking up some quotes so we can look up some Star Wars A New Hope quotes.
I love these things. These things are clever. This is Final Tap.
So why don't you give us the first quote while I look some stuff up?
Me?
Yeah, you give us the first quote. You know it well enough, you should be able to quote it. See, people make anything to religion. That is way too true. Way too true.
Well, it's not too bad for tax deductions.
Let's see. Ashley says she doesn't have a car because she can't drive because she can't see. And the other evening, Tuesday, she went out with her friend Mark from school to play goal ball. It's a sport for the visually impaired and blind.
Oh.
Goal ball is a sport for the visually impaired and blind. That's kind of like dodgeball. So that's what I did, but something I'm not really that athletic. To be truthful, I'm not really that athletic. I'm more into music, as you can probably see. Yeah, you're into that guitar.
Well, driving in snow is not very fun anyway. You're not missing anything.
No, driving in the snow is never fun. That is one place I kind of agree with Willie about snow not being so grand.
Well, we were down here once and we had too much snow, and I went down the hill, and there was what are those things called? Say like a little decline, and then just kind of just went off the side of it. Then there was another time I was taking the dog for a walk, and then there was over in Colorado, and there was so much snow that you couldn't see where the road led off, and it just kind of went into this little slope. And so I'm walking over in that spot. Next thing you know, I'm up to my neck in snow, and the dog is just looking over at me. What do you think you're doing? Yeah.
Yeah, and that.
The rest is history.
Okay, we got one more question, and then we'll go into the.
Oh, you wanted a Star Wars quote. That's right.
Star Wars. Let's see. Willie says, "True or false? Robin can beat the genius Anthony in arm wrestling."
Well, I don't know. Aria beat me 3 out of 5, I think.
I think I probably could, and not because I'm physically stronger than him, but just because I could make him laugh, and then he would just lose all muscle control.
No, actually, as a matter of fact, it's a dead giveaway because I'm not going to be able to focus on it if I'm putting these stage props together.
Okay, Ashley Finch says, "Yoda, you seek Yoda." That a quote? So who says that?
Huh?
Who says that? Yoda, you seek Yoda.
Well, I think Yoda says that.
Yes, I think so too.
Yoda, you seek Yoda.
Okay, HGH says the Force from Star Wars was based on was based on a collection of all religions and beliefs because George Lucas believed that in one religion philosophy. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's got that kind of pantheistic sort of.
It does, yeah. Until the whole midichlorians things came in.
Thing. Oh, yeah.
There was a very religious vibe to it. Okay, so
rockin'.
Who said this? I've outrun Imperial starships, not the local bulk cruisers, mind you. I'm talking about the big Carillion ships now. She's fast enough for you, old man. Let's see. Willie says his money's on me. It should be. Like I said, I would make him laugh, and then he would be like, and I get him down like that.
We'll let him go.
Although he used to call me a Viking because we'd play this game where you have to get the ball and outrun the other person. They try to tackle you, right? And so he would try to grab me and tackle me to the floor. I'd be like, "Roar!" Like he's running as far as I could, and he'd ended up letting me go. Okay, so anybody get an idea of who said I've outrun Imperial starships, not the local bulk cruisers, mind you. I'm talking about the big Carillion ships now. She's fast enough for you, old man. You better get an idea who said that? We'll give them a few more seconds before we let you answer, just to make sure there's no lag that's making them get the question just now.
How much downtime do we have between what we're saying and what actually shows up?
I don't know. I can't.
Here we go.
I'm playing the intermission music with you. Okay.
And the polar bear in Swan Lake.
Okay.
Featuring
Anthony,
the alligator. Did you?
I think it's your turn.
Huh?
Go ahead, guess.
Well, am I supposed to answer that thing about what Han Solo said?
Yes, it was Han Solo. Would you guys prefer if we just read off Star Wars facts? That would be kind of fun. I did find an interesting facts thing. Let's see. Chris said that. He would too.
Said what?
That about the outrunning the ships.
Yeah, I can imagine that coming out of Chris's.
Ashley says, "Do or do not. There is no try." That is definitely Yoda.
That's Robin said that. She told me that when I started putting up these little stages here.
Yep.
I said, "I'll do what I can." She said,
"Do or do not. There is no try."
Slacker.
Yeah, I added that part at the end there myself. Okay. Never tell me the odds. Who said that? Never tell me the odds.
The man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. What is pirate? I got to get the pyrotechnic stuff in here.
Yeah, the problem is, I'm looking at these Yoda quotes, but Yoda is so easy to tell because even if you don't remember him saying it, he speaks backwards. So you're basically hearing everything backwards and going, yeah, that's got to be Yoda because nobody talks like that.
Oh, yeah. You can, just the way they phrase it is a dead giveaway.
Yup. No Phantom Menace quotes, thank you.
Here, let me see. Let me ask a few.
You should be able to ask some from off the top of your head. You don't need a phone.
I should, but if I got the phone, I might as well use it, right? You got to use the tools that you have.
Okay, Willie says, what TV show did a parody of Star Wars? Huh.
TV show. Oh man, let's see.
Okay.
There's a
See you later,
number.
ATJH. Thank you guys for stopping
Family
by.
Guy,
We
I
appreciate
know,
you.
Used to do some takeoffs.
See, they got to go to work at 6:45 a.m. Yep,
Ooh,
that's about right.
That's never fun. Mm-hmm.
Okay, since he's going to fiddle with my phone for 2 hours, and we're going to have this giant lag, I will come up with another.
Well, how much
quote.
lag you want? I'll pick the. Okay. A lot of these are from
Not
expanded
Phantom,
stuff.
yeah, say not Phantom Menace or any of the outside ones. Needs to be
Okay.
from the originals.
They got like these Padme ones. So this is how liberty dies. With thunder.
Yeah, no thanks.
Must have been a real show. I remember when that was on Broadway when Liberty Dies.
Okay.
The applause
called?
is fantastic. Okay, go ahead.
Losing sight of what we're doing here. Okay, who called somebody else a nerf herder? Who called somebody in this show a nerf herder? It's one of my favorite insults in the whole movie. I could give you the exact quote, but somebody has my phone.
Oh, is that one of them in here? I'm on the Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. No, I know it's in here. Okay, and I quote, "Why you stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder?"
Yep. Who says that?
I do. I just said it.
I don't think Anthony has guessed anything yet.
What?
He's wondering what you guessed.
Well, not much point because I'm looking at the answer right here.
No. I mean, for the last one, I think.
What was the last one?
Well, I said that you nerf herder, but then you just cheated and looked at the answer.
I did. I knew it anyway. I knew it was.
Sure, you did. Then why'd you have to look? Mm-hmm. Aria said that.
Why'd you have to look? That's what happened in the. Aria called me a nerf herder.
Yep.
That was rude of her. I'm gonna have to ground there.
So maybe we should just read some facts.
Hmm? No wonder she's not in here. She knows how much trouble she's in. How about?
Let's see. Ashley says here, have you ever seen The Lion King or any movies? Yes, actually, we were considering doing like Disney movies next week because Aria was like, I don't know Star Wars because she's not allowed to watch it yet. And so, yeah, she was like, I want to do something Disney. So we're probably going to do like Disney themed for next week. And then probably for the week after that, maybe like Christmas themed or something. So that's what we'll.
Here's one for you. Who said this one?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You asked that question. So the question he was asking you to answer, we got sidetracked because you stole my phone, was what TV show
that's
did
right.
The parody of Star Wars? And my thought was like, everybody.
I would know. I know that, yeah, let's see, there was the Family Guy one where they were kind of poking on it.
Yeah, Family Guy. But they also did, SNL did, I know, quite a few. I remember there was one where they had Leia in her gold bikini, like back when she was 16.
Yeah.
Can I please have my phone? It's just you staring at the phone and not giving any
questions.
questions.
Here's a question. I just didn't want to interrupt you. And okay, so who said, "Now, young Skywalker, you will die of extreme old age"? Oh, admittedly, I just tacked down the extreme old age part to make it more difficult.
Except that's a super easy one.
Well, that's why I tacked that on.
Who else is going to call him young Skywalker?
All right.
Leia?
So no, what he said, "Now, dumb Skywalker, you will die of extreme old age." Who said it?
You should just cut out the young Skywalker.
Okay, now.
Come on.
Okay, now, young Heaven Perambulator. Now, Mr. Heaven Perambulator, you will die of extreme old age. Who said it? You don't know, do you?
Okay.
You were just stalling.
So these Star Wars quotes do not seem to be hitting a huge interest in the audience. So let's go ahead and switch to something else. There's nobody seems interested that much in the quotes.
All right, here's some quotes for you.
It was the Emperor.
It
was the Emperor.
All right, you're so smart. You're very smart. Okay, so which of the kids said, "I can't find my shoes"?
Christopher.
Good job.
Okay, sorry, that's an inside joke. Christopher's always losing his shoes, always not able to find them. He doesn't know where they are, and then he'll wear them outside 1 minute, and then next thing you know, they've vanished into thin air. I think he has shoe elves that like follow him around and steal them off his feet.
He beat that quote into the ground.
Okay, so let's see. I will read some facts then. Let's see. Ha! Okay, so Peter Cushing found his black costume's boots to be so uncomfortable that he wore comfy slippers during many of his scenes. So imagine, like, you're looking at, you see him all in this nice dressed outfit, and it's panned out just enough, like, that they can see the bottom of his ankles, but then below that, he's got, like, bunny slippers on.
Oh, he just Mr. Pure Evil with those slippers on.
Willie says he thinks we need to pay Aria more to be on camera.
Yeah, I see that. It's probably another thing where they're in contract negotiation. We got to get an agent.
Oh, interesting.
What's that?
Greedo speaks a South American language called Quechua.
Greedo does?
Mm-hmm. Greedo does.
So it's actually based on
a real language.
Yeah.
A disco version of the Star Wars theme became a Billboard #1 hit in the disco-crazed 1977 and held the top spot for you. He didn't get any royalties. He just got a full amount. Uh-oh, we look locked up.
No, we are thinking deeply.
Oh, there we go. We're here.
No.
Nope, we're still thinking. There we go. Were we buffering? So we're going to stay on for about probably 9 more minutes.
That was such a tough question. We just both locked up.
Yes, we did. Okay.
Just froze like that.
So how much did Kenny Baker get paid for R2-D2? He did not get any royalties. He got a flat fee. How much was it?
So we said that James Earl Jones made what, $7,500?
James Earl Jones made $7,500.
Okay, so if you got $7,500 for somebody doing voiceovers, how much would you be paying somebody to go around in a robot machine and?
No, Kenny Baker's not in a robot machine.
Yes, he was. Kenny Baker was the guy who played R2-D2.
I thought Kenny Baker was the monster creator.
Huh?
Is it Kenny Baker, the guy who does special effects?
No, that's Rick Baker.
Rick Baker. Okay. I was gonna say. Okay. No wonder.
Rick
Baker's a pretty big guy.
A little known fact that Rick Baker, while he was coming up with monster makeup, was inside this little robot.
I didn't think it was inside there. I thought he built the robot.
God, you pick up all sorts of weird information, don't you?
Somebody come through the screen and punch him in the arm for me.
Don't. Somebody might try.
Okay, so what's your guess, smart man?
Me?
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't handle the budgeting. Let's see. So, no, we're doing comparative payment. Okay, so James Earl Jones made $7,500. So we're going to give Kenny Baker $2,500. So it'll add up to an even $10,000, and we'll take those. So
okay, you said $10,000.
No, I said $2,500.
Oh, you said $2,500? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Willie says $200,000.
Whoa, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice, but he got paid $7,800.
You mean he got paid more than James Earl Jones?
Yes, he did. Okay. Although his work was more than 2 hours, so you know.
Well, of course he had.
Okay, so while we're on the terms of like who made what, I'm curious if they have how much Leia was paid here.
Yeah, I wonder how much they paid that one stormtrooper and knocked his head against the wall.
They probably docked him. They're like, why'd you do
Boom.
that? Anyways, so Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca, was originally paid $450 per week for a total of 12 weeks. So he made $5,400 for being Chewbacca. One of the most beloved characters. So how much, knowing now how much everybody else made, do you think Mark Hamill made? Now, I'll give you a hint. He did actually take a percentage of the movie's total profit, but it was less than 0.05%.
Which still would have.
It was 0.025%.
Even yeah, it still would have turned out to be pretty penny. So are we talking about what he made total, or just?
How much did he make? Oh, he made an amount plus 0.25%.
Okay, so
0.25%.
Okay, so he got his flat rate, then the percentage.
Yes. So what do we think his flat rate was?
Well, let's see. He was in that he was in that movie after that where he was driving a Corvette. So he must have made enough money to buy a Corvette.
What was he in before that? Was he in anything before that?
Not too much.
Hmm.
I know he was in, let's see, it was a Corvette Summer. He was in the Big Red One, which was a World War II movie with Lee Marvin.
Okay.
But not too much as far as I know.
Okay.
So he's a starring role, but at the same time, he wasn't, say, like a big name like Alec Guinness.
So then how much do you think you made?
Let's see. Starring role, I say he made 50 grand. 50 grand.
$650,000.
What do I know? Like I said, I wasn't in on.
He made so much more than anybody else.
Well,
he
he was
made
the
that
star of it.
plus the 0.025 as a relatively unknown actor. That's a lot of money.
So he pulled in more than $500,000. That's not too bad.
Crazy, right?
Outside of the percentage. That I'm surprised at. Because like I said, I know that they weren't really expecting big things of it. So it's I'm surprised that they were able to pay him that much.
So the production filmed all its Tatooine exteriors in the country of
Tunisia.
Tunisia. I've heard of Indonesia. I've never heard of Tunisia.
Tunisia. It's North Africa.
Okay, let's see. It says by the peak hysteria. Oh no, I already read that one. Well, he says, yeah, and right now Mark Hamill works at Walmart.
Well, at least he doesn't have to. He can be a greeter and not have to worry about what his paycheck is.
A lot of people love that greeter position. Let's see. Number of days in wide release when official gross surpassed 100 million. 81. So it was widely released for 81 days, and the official gross passed $100 million.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine that? I mean, so many movies now, they're out for like about a month or so, and then the next thing you know, they just go out of the theater and they go on to a video.
Well, listen to this next one. It says the longest running engagement was 76 weeks at the Westgate Theater in Portland, Oregon.
Can you imagine?
76 weeks.
Yeah, 76 weeks in any movie theater. So you're talking about well over a year. That's amazing.
Like crazy, right?
How many movies can you imagine nowadays? Because like I said, they're out of the theaters in a couple of months.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases.
That's crazy. Let's see.
And it wasn't.
Try to do one more, maybe a trivia style, and then we will say goodnight. Okay, so it's how did they make the famous buzzing and whooshing sounds made by the lightsaber? Okay, there's no way you're gonna guess that. I'm gonna tell you the answer and choose a different one. Okay, it says it was made by blending the hum of a 35mm projector and passing a broken microphone cable, over the tubes of an old TV set.
That's what it was, because I know where it got close to give like. That was one I forgot. I know that there was something where these two things came in proximity and it created that kind of noise.
That's funny. The Tuscan Raider yowling sound is a cocktail of actual mule sounds and people imitating a mule sound.
A mule? It sounded kind of like a seal, kind of like sort of a spot. So it was a mule?
Yes.
That's funny.
A mule and people pretending to be a mule. So
a whole bunch of people making mule noises. Oh, that must have been some party.
Okay, let's see. Let me find one last question to ask. You can give another quote while we're waiting for me to find.
I just did.
Chewbacca.
No, that was a Tuscan. Of course, maybe it was
a horrible fail.
It was
sound like a mule.
It was a Tuscan Raider imitating
a Tuscan Raider.
Imitating a Tuscan. It was Anthony imitating a Tuscan Raider, imitating a Wookiee, played backwards.
Interesting. Okay. So, this is another just interesting fact. I'm gonna give one more fact, and then I'll try to find a question. It says the iconic opening crawl is nod to the old Flash Gordon serial,
Yeah.
and was accomplished by pasting a 2-foot wide die-cut yellow letters over a 6-foot long black paper and passing the camera over the page. Wow! In the days before computer-generated dialogue, that just must be crazy.
So what did they do?
They had a big, huge 6-foot long black paper and 2-foot wide die-cut yellow letters, and they pasted them in the paper and then passed the camera over it.
That's so funny.
Okay.
I knew it couldn't have just been floating out in outer space like that. Because that was the thing about it. I was like, God, can you imagine how much money it would cost to project all of those letters out in the middle of the galaxy? Must have cost a fortune.
Okay. Sorry, another interesting fact I've got to share instead of asking a question.
Han shot first.
It says Han boasting of the Falcon's Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs was originally a writing mistake because George Lucas mistook parsec for a unit of time, which makes no sense because parsecs are actually a measure of distance. So it's kind of interesting.
Really? So the whole thing was just kind of a mess up?
Mess up, yep. Okay.
Yeah, let me see. Let me pull the trivia out.
Hold on.
Okay.
You ask another trivia question. You know enough about it. You don't need to.
I think we covered all of them.
I've covered every piece of trivia. We haven't even hit on like a quarter of it.
Well, it's dinner time. Daddy's when Daddy's appetite starts working and Daddy forgets to Star Wars.
Here's the last question then.
Okay, ask it to Aria.
Okay. She won't know it.
Aria, it looks like contract negotiations have been settled, and Aria is making a guest appearance. Come on over here, kiddo.
Things on the floor.
You and that cord again.
So, my last question is, okay, where was Star Wars' grand premiere? Where did Star Wars have its grand premiere?
Roman's Chinese Theater.
Okay. And it was made possible by the delay of what? What movie?
The delay of what movie?
Yes, there was a movie that was delayed, so they were able to have their grand premiere at Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Let me see. Bonzo Goes to Peoria.
Nope, it is a movie which, shockingly enough, we don't know about. I don't know why we wouldn't know about this movie. I mean, William Friedkin's Sorcerer.
Oh, yeah. He was the guy who directed The Exorcist.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well,
so they put that on hold.
We have to say thank you to him because his got delayed, and so therefore we actually got to see Star Wars.
I'm sure he was happy to cooperate.
Yeah. Anyhow, we will see you guys next week. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
Make sure that if you've stuck around this long, you hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to give us that like, and we will see you next time.
Take care, everybody.
Don't forget to make family fun.